Hello guys, and welcome back again for the stream today. We're going to continue the story of Alone in the Dark. And let's see what the game goes. So far, we kind of learned about this character more. I'm playing with Edward Arnabi. And yeah, we tried to see what is going on with this guy here. And checking on the chapter 4, and we did learn about the other characters. Some of them did die, and now we try to be this detective that is fixing stuff, but so far I kind of feel that he's the patient and he makes part of this place, and he's not actually a detective that tried to solve a case. He's actually a guy that lost it and he tried to recover himself. So far this is the impression that I give, or this is how the game feels to me. But I'm curious where the story goes, if it has a story, if it has an ending for the story, or they just keep it in this mystery-ish. Because right now we had a moment when I was with my partner, and my partner was like not seeing what this guy was seeing, but he thinks that he sees stuff that the others cannot see, and he's gonna fix the problems. So it feels to me that he lost it, you know? We're gonna see. We're gonna see if I'm right or wrong. So let's continue the story and let's check it out. Look, stop it. Hello, Mr. Hansen. Good morning. It was an event yesterday for gaming, the Summer Fest. We did learn some stuff about some of the games, but I didn't see anything about Battlefield. I was expecting to see something about Battlefield, and we didn't see anything about Battlefield, and that was kind of disappointing. But next month we have another big event for gaming, and maybe there we can see something about a new Battlefield. I hope so. We did learn about Arc Raiders that is coming to October, November, I forgot, this year. We got a new Warzone, a new Arc Raider, and possibly a new Battlefield. We don't know exactly, so yeah. I don't know why they don't say anything about Battlefield. I mean, it's kind of been time, you know, being part of this event with gaming. I don't know, it was some stars in the games. I didn't see much. I mean, we just wait for Ghost of Your Tape, pretty much. The new Mafia for me, which is in 2 months. In Battlefield, I mean, that's kind of the games for this year. For me personally, I don't care about other games, or it's a different one that is good. Yeah, they did present new Resident Evil. Yeah, it's coming to 26. I don't know. Borderlands 4 for you. Borderlands. Okay. Yeah, it could be fun. I mean, I did play 1 and 2. I didn't play 3. I don't know. I just didn't. Maybe if I start playing the game, then I feel the commitment, you know? I feel that it's, let's do it. Like I did with this game. I mean, this game, I didn't expect to play it, to be fair. But it had that, maybe because of the mystery of the 90s, because this game was made in the 90s, and the way they were writing the story, the way they were putting the atmosphere into a story, into a movie, into a game, it's more, I don't know, it's more... It had that magic. It feels realistic in a way. Now it feels very synthetic, very superficial. You just go through it, doesn't matter, you know. But with this game, you feel you want to discover what's going on. It was way more fun than you thought. It was a game that I played, and I didn't expect much. It was made by Avalanche Studio. Mad Max. It was on PS4. It was crazy fun, hell of a fun, playing with those cars, doing the explosive stuff. Hell of a fun. I was wondering why they didn't come with another Mad Max because it was pretty good. Plus, I don't know why they don't come with another Batman, which was pretty fun. I mean, what's going on? Why are they skipping this? Batman was pretty good. All right, let's see what we got in this chapter. I don't have any heals left. Could use some. The graphics in this game, it was made in 92, 91. And the graphics right now, this is like a remake of that game. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Or should I keep the... flare gun? Huh. It was before Ahmed was even born. I think Ahmed is a 2000, is it? What's up, Mr. Ahmed? Are you a 2000? You are Gen Z? I understand the Gen Z, the Generation Z, it's over in 2020. So from 2020, we got a new generation. We are the X, you are the Z. I guess the next one, it's Y. Awoke Ahmed. If you hold, you switch. Okay. I need to see what this gun does. Supply of what the flare is. Because the pistol, it's second now.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland.
Greenland.
It was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed...
I know, before they were really spending a lot of time trying to create a story.
Astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became...
This is the expedition usually. Where human beings break their limits trying to find stuff about the planet. And now we try to find more planets because this one is not enough anymore.
And headed toward the coast and up the climb towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashtan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
So he left. Coward, is it? What is here? Shallow offering. Sallow offering, actually. And we got a new story. Prisoner of Ice.
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy.
Where is this full? You're on a boat. I don't need any costume. I got my hat. It's all that I need. This is like a checkpoint when you do that. I guess this is for trying to see where you're going, or you die. You got a thing there, so you gotta go here. Let's be ready. So nothing here, nothing there. I need to find the next point, which probably is there. Maybe. No, it's right here. Will there be a Battlefield stream tonight? I have beers, either way I will get wrecked. It's going to be a Battlefield, yeah. I'm trying to finish this game. If we finish fast, I'm jumping on Battlefield fast. I'm really curious about this game, so... Thing is, if I will do a break, then I'm not gonna go back to it. So, yeah. Trying to finish it. Aurora Boreal. Did you guys ever saw Aurora Boreal in real life? The Northern Lights. I have a friend that see them 2 years ago, and I was invited to go with her actually, or them, let's say, and I didn't. Medicine. Don't mind if I do. We had it in England recently. Oh, that's awesome, man. We had something in Romania too, by the way. It looked like the Northern Lights, but not really, because it was a red color. It was something, not green, it was red. It looked like hell or something, I don't know. Well, we are tougher as a country, maybe. Not as spectacular as that. Yeah. This one is, I don't know, it just like feels like you're on a different planet. I don't know. It just feels different. Let's try to replicate that. I'm walking in deep snow, but I'm not. Alien technology. You guys saw what the Chinese want to do. They want to build something in the atmosphere around the Earth. Something like solar panels that produce the energy, electric energy, 10 times better than the solar panels on the ground that we could put here. And they want to send that energy through Wi-Fi somehow. So from the sky to some relay and make that energy work. So basically they're gonna cover the sky with solar panels. Maybe that helped. That will help against the climate change, the warming climate. Maybe that's another plan. I don't know. But it's very ambitious.
What are you doing here? What is this place? Turn back, detective.
Turn back.
You're not wanted here.
Oh, this is that guy.
Take it easy. I'm not your enemy. Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Jacob, what's wrong with you, dude? We could be friends. We could settle this. Why you want to be aggressive, man? Don't be aggressive, Jacob. We can be friends. Oh my god. Come on, Jacob, stop. You're a tough guy, huh? Does he even die? He did. Whew. Pistol. For some reason this guy feels a little bit like Max Payne. Zakaxa has that looking like. Max Payne was also a very cool game. And I think it's going to be some remaster to it for the Gen Z to enjoy. And maybe we, as X, we can enjoy it again. First Max Payne and second Max Payne was pretty good. Max Payne 3, I don't know. Sacrifice dagger. Talisman.
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Omni movement came out from. I know that jump, like, and shoot that thing with those pistols, jumping in the back in like slow motion, pretty cool, man. Something amazing back then. I'm not sure what I gotta do. This is not a freaking puzzle. Gonna make the light to create a Taurus constellation, I'm guessing. Switch the disc, rotate a disc. Ah. We can choose between the discs. So I gotta go here. Okay, I know. No, back. Boom, boom, boom. And now I need to go for the small disc. Boom. Wait a minute, this guy is alive again? Do I need to put a dagger in his face?
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
I got this Tommy for you, bro. Whoa. Oh, come on, reload. What do I do? Yeah, enjoy some more. Ugh. This is a boss fight, by the way. Ugh. If I die, you coming with me. Just go to different realities right now. Did I stab a real person? That's the question now. I did.
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my Lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, compadre?
This again confirms that I've lost my mind, and I'm patient that I cannot control myself. I lost my mind completely. Everybody's a monster, but not me. Also in Max Payne, you have the same thing with when the wife is dying. Still a madman with the pistol. Why? Or it's the pistol is still in my head.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Conby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare. What happened? You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you're being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really? All thanks to you, combat. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
No, he lost an eye.
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
Oyster.
He's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
So you know he got a radiograph. He needed a lobotomy through his eye. Because in the middle of his brain he was having something like a worm. Or a black whatever. And he needed a lobotomy to kill that stuff in his brain. And actually did that right now. By accident. I was thinking about that before this speech. But still, I'm not sure what is the role.
Know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Let me see if I can put this here.
Does she still want to take Jeremy away from Derceto?
I will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
So we did go on the beginning of the game to take this guy from here. From my client, the other girl. But I end up to be a patient in this asylum. So
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
this guy's like it's like a potato. He doesn't. He just reacts vaguely to whatever's happening. Stuck with this nymphomaniac.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back.
And her name is Ruth.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
It ain't bad, you say.
You seen Emily around?
I saw her packing some things into that old jalopy you arrived in about an hour ago.
Old
I'm sure
jalopy.
she hasn't given up on you yet.
Maybe you and I can talk separately, Ruth?
Catch you later.
Looking forward to it, Detective.
Alright, Frenchy girl. This was the demon, actually. Watch out, where's your waving that thing? That was a trophy just because I did that. Ah, okay. This guy's taking care of me. In my first vision, I met him in that restaurant or whatever it was, or it was a store. Yeah. Stuck with this lady, which was the Darkman.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
Those beans. No, thank you. I don't need any farts soon.
Seems like everyone's in a pretty good mood.
The Eve of St. John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
So after all this calm moment, I'm expecting that the monster is appearing again and everybody's freaking out. Or I'm losing my mind completely.
I'm gonna go look for Emily.
Don't worry about her. She wouldn't leave without you, would she?
Would she? She left me here. I'm a patient, I guess. What are the games is that I need to do?
Closed.
Detective Convey had found Jeremy and brought him back to Derceto. He worried that Emily wouldn't be all that happy with his performance, considering Jeremy's impromptu brain surgery. Maybe she would refuse to pay him in full. It was the kind of thought that would normally infuriate Convey, but right now he just felt happy to be back. No matter if he would be seeing the $150 or not, he couldn't wait to rendezvous with Emily and go back to New Orleans.
$150 back in the days, like 100 years ago, was a lot of money. I think it's something like 1,000 plus now. And the objective? Go back to New Orleans with Jeremy. Away from Miss Hartford? I didn't need to make an offering for the tree.
About to happen here.
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
Things change but remain the same. Do you have anything else to say? Well, we did lost two characters.
But with a tree metaphor.
Cassandra.
Exactly. You're so smart. It's about starting again. I mean, who could use a positive message like that more than a bunch of lunatics like us?
I know I had to do an offering for the tree. Looks like that objective is not happening anymore. It was part of maybe chapter 4?
I get the feeling some of you think this year is going to be special. Any idea why?
Well, we got some new words, thanks to your buddy Jeremy, and some other changes to the program. Let's just say we're all in this year.
All in? Okay. Talk about this lady. Can I make an offering? I still want to do it. The little girl that I need to save, and I didn't.
What is it? What do you want?
Don't worry. I'll remember.
She will remember.
You should have them.
Oh, well, I did have leave an offering to Whispering Tree. You see that? I told you it was I remember from yesterday. Very nice effect here. See if the little girl is still pissed. That I didn't save her father.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
Mother? Oh, because the father is dead. Okay. Let's do this.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Hell, there are praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
greatness
Mother,
and
greatness
abundance
and abundance
to the black goat
take
of the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, Mother,
and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there greatness and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice and judge all words.
Stop!
Easy! This here's what needs to happen, Carpet. Grace, stop!
What the?
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
Jeremy, come with me. Get over here. Jeremy, come with me. Jeremy, come here.
No! There has to be another one!
What the hell, dude?
Jeremy!
What just happened here? Is this still in my head or what is going on?
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
Man, that was a little bit insane. Where'd he go? Where the guy is here? What? I need to get out. I think through this side? Or... this side? Is this still in my head? This is the final boss, maybe? Have a few mouths. Just a few, not much. I don't know if I'm doing damage or whatever I'm doing. Oh. Do I need to shoot those eggs in the head? I think so, I think so. Oh my god. I do see some eggs in the head here. Oh! Can I do something to it? No. Yeah, definitely the final boss here. Chandelier. Not sure if I need to do something else or just fight his guys. They got eggs on the head now. And on the legs. Oh no. Oh no. Jesus Christ. I don't see any eggs left. Is it? Oh. Okay, we got some. Whoa. Bro. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it. Oh. Can I do damage when he's down like this? Yeah, yeah. With a chandelier, bro. Shotgun. Let's do some shotgun. I don't think I can do anything. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Kill. Bro. Go, 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 go. Jeez. Oh. Do, 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 do. Nah, it was one more. I'm here. Right away, my dude. Leave me alone. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. I get him or not?
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay? Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
The girl survived.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
The girl is nuts as well.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
Okay. That was a little bit of a weird ending. I'm still not sure if all was in my head or I actually fight the bad spirits. Feels like a fantasy in the head and then feel like it was a reality. And now I'm gonna wake up from a bed or... Case closed. So that was a reality. Well, here we go. We end the game. Chapter 5 is the last one for this game. Yeah. Still, at least the final boss was kind of more challenging than the rest. All our good intentions must die. Well, cheers for joining. Cheers for the 5 likes. Hope you boys enjoyed this game. If you want to play it for yourself, you know what is going on into it. But you know from the perspective of the guy, because you can play the girl the entire game, not with the guy. So you can play with the girl and see her perspective, you know? Okay, we make a very small break and we jump back in Battlefield, but what Battlefield should we play? Should we play Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5? What Battlefield should we do? Should we do 1 or 5? I'm gonna think about it. Alright. Catch you boys in a bit. Bye. Then you haven't finished the game if you didn't play the girl? Yeah, I didn't play the girl. Probably the story goes the same. But with this guy you have the pistol. And I'm not sure if with the girl you have the pistol. I feel you're gonna use those things that you throw on the map to just sneak around and be more stealthy as a character. This one was like the guy with the pistol, the other... I'm not sure if the girl is having pistols and stuff. But it's definitely a different perspective, I'm guessing. So you learn the story of the girl, because here you learn the story of this guy being a detective. Yeah, alright. We'll catch you boys in a bit with Battlefield 1, I think. We're gonna do 1, yeah. Yeah, 1. Alright, see you in a bit. Peace.